To kick off for the Lions.
Everyone's set, and the Super Bowl has officially begun. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. And they were finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Chased out to his right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Another throw for Mahomes. Forced that to his right. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this 3rd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense, not on that one.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Now throw, 3rd and long. And this is another incompletion. Trying to find his tight end. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. It's 44 yards here from the left hash. Butker knocks it through. And after this play, there's a Lion out there who got the worst of it. He's in some discomfort as they head out to check on him.
Certainly not the amount of points they wanted when they began this drive, and certainly when they got into scoring territory, but it's always nice to look up in a Super Bowl and have a lead.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. Good work so far. He's got room. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Throwing right away here, Cobb. His first run in the Super Bowl is intercepted. That's the rookie out of Florida. And he's going to take this one back. It's a pick 6 and a KC touchdown. Throwing it to depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner, and sure enough, one of them jumps it, takes it to the house.
Like you say that, you know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. His return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
180. Listen.
From the pistol, it's Gibbs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Goff working from the pistol. Finds Isaac to Slaw, complete. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st. Like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
On the ground, it's a give to Gibbs. Continuing to move past the 45. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. He goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
New set of downs for him from the 46. On 1st down, it's gone. This one's caught. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Cal. What? 20.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. Finds his man, it's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that gives the Lions the 1st.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here's a give to Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Enough to Gibbs from the gun. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
76, tell him. 76. Super 66.
Goff now, 3rd and long. Couldn't connect across the middle, but it's an incomplete pass.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
On 4th down, the Lions going to try to put 3 on the board here with Jake Bates. This will be a 44-yard look. Bates' kick is up and good. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Fox now to kick this one away. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Buys time, rolling right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory. But that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball, don't put it in harm's way.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, Mahomes. Setting up the screen. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Finds Xavier Worthy. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
If you really study the great teams when it comes to running that play, that draw concept, watch the offensive line's pad level. Those defenders, those linebackers, they're looking for cues and tells. If that offensive line gives it away, that play gets hit in the mouth. Instead, well, those guys sold it just perfectly, and the yards follow.
And that's going to fall incomplete. They wanted to get it right back to him after that run, but no luck on that throw.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Completed to his running back. And they're going to have 1st and goal when we begin our 2nd quarter. So that'll do it for the opening quarter of Super Bowl 61. It's a 10-3 ball game. We'll get you back to Atlanta after this. Three more quarters to go. We're back for the 2nd frame here of Super Bowl 61. They've got 1st and goal to work with. Line quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And it's step 1 towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
A 1st and goal pass, yeah, it can be an act of surprise at times, but let's give some credit to this defense and the coverage in particular. They stayed focused and locked in on those routes, giving that rush plenty of time to get home.
He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And back-to-back sacks have these guys suddenly staring at 3rd and goal.
To borrow from my buddies in the game of golf, this may be the time where you're playing for par. Forget about birdies and forget about that touchdown. Now it's about recouping some of this lost yardage and feeling good about yourself and making sure, at a minimum, you get 3 on the board.
Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. This is a pivotal moment on the game's biggest stage, Brock. It's 3rd and goal. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, then let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either. One of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Gone. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
New set of downs for him at the 38. They'll toss it to Gibbs. And it helps send him out of bounds there after he picked up 7. 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Again, left side for Gibbs. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. This one goes for 3 yards. And that gives the Lions the 1st.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
There's Goff on 1st and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He's got room to roll. Finds a seam, left side. He's off to the races. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions face a 4-point deficit. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Gets his tight end on the corner route. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. They get 22 on that one. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. Back to throw Mahomes. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
It's his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing again, Mahomes. Flushed out of the pocket. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
If this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Again, Mahomes to throw. And his back complete. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
Hey, 15. Hey, 43. Attack. 43.
Back to the air, Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal. It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. The Chiefs looking for a bigger lead before the break. 4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. Right back to Worthy. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule. You get a little something coming out of it, too.
Now it's second and goal from the 1. They give it to him up the middle. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up third and goal. Detroit calls timeout, it's second. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
Yellow.
Here's another for it. And he will find the end zone this time. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs grow their lead just before halftime. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to fourth and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on third and goal.
And he's got it. They get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead.
Quarterback's best friend, big targets in the red zone. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, it went right to him for the conversion.
Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
There's no route on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Just a yard left to go on second down. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Looking slant, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. On first down, it's Gibbs. Oh, he drops and cuts at the right sideline. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions make it a one-score game before halftime. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
Okay, you know what a run like that does? For everybody, for the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense, it just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little trouble. but they'll get explosive on the ground as well.
That one splits the uprights.
17.
And the Lions cut the lead down to 4.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchdown. This drive will start at the 35. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Yellow. Hey, 57, 50.
Here's Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Offense in a hurry up here.
A gain of 16 yards. And the first down, Chiefs.
1st and 10. It's Mahomes. And the Lions are there to bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21. Throwing is Mahomes.
Let's go.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And it's picked off by Keegan Crawford. And the Lions got a considerable return on the interception. They're going to take over inside the red zone. They're at the 15-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, Goff. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions take the lead just before halftime. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. It's big time.
Fox now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining.
Yellow. Yellow.
Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Finds a man right side. He's out in the clear. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. This one's caught. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. And just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st down throw, Mahomes. And he's got it, it's in close. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And they will score. take the lead just before halftime. Butker to try the point after. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Chiefs take a 4-point lead. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
One last play before the break.
Here goes tonight. 180. What's that?
Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. That's not going to connect. Broke out a surprise there on first down, but unable to connect off of it. Second down coming up.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Final halftime adjustments of the season are out of the way. It's time to put them into action here. Quarter 3 of the Super Bowl is underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Goff working from the pistol. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
On 2nd and 10. Goff. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
180. Turbo set.
Goff. Screen here for Gibbs. Cuts his way through a tackle. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Cut. 120. Cut.
He's going to throw again. Goff.
Yeah, block.
And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. Penalty yardage marked off. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180. Cut.
They'll run here, following the penalty. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. It's Noah Williams who made the play defensively.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Cut. 180.
Off to the air now. Short pass ball in. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
It's going to be a short pickup down to the 22. Christian Fulton, the one to bring him down.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Go to the 180.
Now gone. Another one caught by St. Brown. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
What's up?
In the red zone now. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Forcing it to the slants, it's intercepted. And the Chiefs get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the 2nd half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick. These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Hey, 43. Easy. 15. Right side.
Blitz coming. Mahomes. It's his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that impact and make the catch. Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure of earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Another throw for Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point of the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Sundown. Yellow. Hey, 57. Right side.
Throwing again, Mahomes. This time not able to get it to him. He's got a favorite target on this drive, but incomplete there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Fight on these two.
Back to the air, Mahomes. Setting up the running back screen. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
He finds Worthy complete. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. Working inside the red zone. Gets it to him on the screen. the tackle. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're in the first and goal.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
43!
Here's Mahomes on the sneak. He runs it across. Touchdown! The Chiefs push their lead further to start the half. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs drive their lead to 11.
Harrison Butker and a kickoff for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. This makes it up to the 25. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. On first down, it's gone. Oh, no, they get it yet again. Nick Bolton has it. And the Chiefs get it back on the final play of the quarter. That'll do it for 3 quarters here in Super Bowl 61. Just one final act to go in our season. The Chiefs have it with the lead. A chance to add a 4th title to their trophy case. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. This is on target to Xavier Gibson. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Well, nothing very fancy about that. That's just a textbook curl route. I think they were running curl routes last century, and it's a play that works a high percentage of the time then, just like it did now.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Running right side by Wills. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Again, Mahomes to throw. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And this is down all the way to the 3. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, and I just showed you I could do yours. That's just a total team effort right there, Kate. Defense was relentless on that play. Some of them chased it from the pocket. The others, well, they took away the easy throwing lane, and it really influenced that incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal. Still sticking with the passing game. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs have likely locked up the win right there. Butker to try the point after. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Chiefs push their lead to 18. Butker on now to kick this one away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Gibbs down from the gun. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down. Goes to the hurry up here.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd.
Shotgun snap here to go. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Noah Williams. And the Chiefs take over once again after forcing his 4th interception of the night.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Taking a chance to the end zone. And that is caught. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs put up even more points in a win. Butker to try the point after. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Chiefs grow their lead yet again. Now after that snap, there's an injured Lion still out there. We'll get a stoppage here as they go out to look at him. Butker on now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Yet another grab for St. Brown. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down.
Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Out of the shotgun. Gone. Gets him quickly to St. Brown. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
He's brought down back at the 40-yard line.
5. What's that?
To the air on 3rd and long. Downfield, and Tisslaw has it. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions putting up points in a game decided.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or 2 high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Goff leading the offense back to the line. They're going for 2.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And it's hauled in inside the end zone for 2. That trims the lead just a little bit. Well, Brock, the run certainly an option as they lined up for 2. But as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you've spent all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you can run it. But there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game. Good offenses, elite offenses, they find a way not just to practice it, but to execute it when it matters.
And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow. 15. Hey, 43.
Pressure coming from Mahomes. Sends this to the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
15. Fight on these two. Fight.
To the air, Mahomes. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
180.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. Going all the way to the end zone here. And they will score! Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Butker to try the point after. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Chiefs make it a 24-point ball game.
Harrison Butker and a kickoff for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
26-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Goff. That's completed right side. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. How about a big hitter? 34 yards there and a new set of downs. Offense up to the line fast. Straight ahead with Gibbs. Still has some space inside the 35. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. Give him 24 on that play. And that gives the Lions the 1st. Go! A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking Isaac to Slaw's way. And it's going to be 2nd down. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
Goff on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down, and they've got themselves a 1st and goal.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
180.
Throwing again. It's Goff. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that makes it 2nd and goal. Ooh, tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
It's 3rd and goal.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Lions trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Touchdown or bust for him here as they set up for 3rd and goal.
76, help, run. What's that?
They'll work against the blitz. Catch is made in close. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Well, simply put, Brock, they absolutely need to have the conversion here on 4th down. Desperation time here. Throw is caught by the back. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
They're going to pass it here. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And they bring him down at the 12-yard line.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. And yet again, the Kansas City Chiefs have won it all. They are your Super Bowl champions. And for all the talk we heard from every team at the start of the season, Brock, they're the ones, these guys right here, who fought all the way to this point and are now champions forever.
What a storybook season. You know, at times it even seemed like it's ripped right from a movie. The way the pieces fell into place along the way, all of it led to these final 4 quarters of football in this moment that they will never forget. I know not a one of them out there could have imagined a better final scene to the movie that has been their season. Super Bowl champions.